Good morning, students. Today we will start with a new chapter number 5, the periodic table. We know that so many elements, more than 100 elements are known, and still the discovery of elements is being done. So it is not easy to study each and every element separately. So we need a classification system for a proper study of the elements by keeping them in different groups. Towards the end of the 18th and the beginning of the 19th centuries, more and more elements began to be discovered, and their individual properties and compounds had begun to be studied. Soon the need arose for classifying them so as to make their comparative study easier. So the reasons for the classification of elements can be stated as: it helps in studying the elements in an organized manner. It helps in correlating properties of elements with the fundamental properties of all states of matter. It helps in defining the relationship of one element with another. In the beginning, various attempts were made by chemists based on different factors like density, malleability, ductility, etc. But none of the early classifications proved to be satisfactory. It was William Prout who discovered that the atomic mass of an element never differs, and it could therefore form a truly scientific basis for a satisfactory scheme of classification. Dobrynin's triad. J.W. Dobrynin was the first scientist to show the clear relationship between properties of elements and their atomic masses. He observed that certain elements displayed similar properties and that they could be placed in group of 3 elements each. These group of 3 elements each were called the triad. The 3 elements of the particular triad had similar chemical properties. So the Dobrynin triad can be defined as: the atomic mass of the middle element of a triad was approximately equal to the arithmetic mean, that is average of the atomic masses of other 2 elements of that triad. We will take few examples to make the point clear of the Dobrynin's triad. We take 3 elements: calcium, strontium and barium. These 3 elements have following similarities: that they all are metals. They form oxide, that is alkaline in nature, and their valency is 2. Due to the similar chemical properties, they were put together in one group to form a triad called Dobrynin's triad. Atomic mass of calcium is 40, strontium 88, and barium 137. The mean of the atomic masses of calcium 40 plus barium 137 divided by 2 is equal to 88.5, which is nearly the same as the atomic mass of strontium. We'll take one more example of the 3 elements: chlorine, bromine and iodine. These all are the non-metals. They react with water to form acid, and they all have the valency 1. The atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. Atomic mass of bromine is 80, and the atomic mass of iodine is 127. The mean of the atomic masses of chlorine, that is 35.5, plus iodine, that is 127, is equal to 81.25, which is approximately same as mass of bromine. The reasons for discarding the law of triad. Dobrynin failed to arrange all the then known elements in the form of triads. This law did not fully apply even within the same family. For example, taking the halogens, the first three members in the halogen group are fluorine, chlorine, and bromine. The atomic mass of fluorine is 19, chlorine 35.5, and bromine 80. It was observed that the mean of the atomic masses of fluorine, that is 19, and bromine, that is 80, comes out to be 49.5 in place of 35.5, which is chlorine's atomic mass. So Dobrynin's scheme of classification of elements was not very successful. The Newland's law of octaves. John Newland, who was a scientist as well as a lover of music, arranged the elements in ascending order of atomic mass and found that every eighth element had properties similar to the properties of the first element, just as the eighth note of a musical octave is the same as its first note. So according to the Newland's law of octaves, when the elements are arranged by increasing atomic mass, the properties of every eighth element starting from any element are a repetition of the properties of the starting element. Newland divided the elements into horizontal rows of 7 elements. As you can see here, there are 7 elements: hydrogen, helium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. The 7 elements, and the 8th element will come again under the first elements group. So this way he arranged the elements according to the musical notes. Merits of Newland's classification. This system of classification worked quite well for the lighter elements like lithium, sodium, and potassium were brought together. It relates the properties of the elements to their atomic masses. And for the first time, it was shown that there is a distinct periodicity in the properties of elements. The Royal Society presented the Davy Medal to Newland in 1887 for his work on classification of elements. The reasons for discarding the law of octaves. First, this classification did not work with the heavier elements, that is, those lying beyond calcium. As more and more elements were discovered, they could not be fitted into Newland's octaves. In Newland octaves table, he adjusted the elements cobalt and nickel in the same slot, and these were placed in the same column with fluorine, chlorine, and bromine, which have very different properties than these elements. Iron has been placed far away in the table from cobalt and nickel, although their properties were same. Mendeleev's periodic table. In 1869, Dmitry Mendeleev, a Russian chemist, arranged the 63 elements known at that time in increasing order of their atomic mass. He observed that elements with similar properties occurred at regular intervals. He called this the periodicity of the properties of elements. Based on this, he propounded a law which is called the Mendeleev's periodic law, according to which the physical and chemical properties of elements are a periodic function of their atomic masses. The periodic table is a chart of elements prepared in such a way that elements with similar properties occur in the same group, that is the vertical columns. It is called periodic because elements with similar properties occur at fixed intervals, and it is called table because elements are arranged in a tabular form. The Mendeleev's periodic table was published in a German journal in 1872. He used the letter R to represent the element of that particular group. The hydride of any group of group 4 is written as RH4. For example, the elements like carbon, it will be CH4, Si, SiH4, Ti, TiH4, and so on. Similarly, in the first group, the oxides formed are R2O, that means H forms H2O, Li forms Li2O, sodium forms Na2O, and so on. The Mendeleev's periodic table contains vertical columns called groups and horizontal rows called periods. There are in all 8 groups: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. One group, second group, third group, fourth group, fifth group, sixth, seventh and eighth. Each of these groups is divided into 2 subgroups, A and B, till the group 7th. Inert gases were not known at that time. All the elements of a subgroup, like this, the subgroups, they have the similar properties and they show the same valency, which is equal to the group number up to 4th, or group numbers subtracted from 8 from groups 5 to 7. So suppose the valency of group 5 will be 8 minus 5, that is 3. In a period, elements gradually change from the metallic to non-metallic character, or metallic character decreases as one moves from left to right across the horizontal row. The merits of the Mendeleev's table. First, grouping of elements. All the then known elements, that is the elements which were known that time, were arranged in 8 groups according to the similarities in their properties. The gaps for the undiscovered elements. Mendeleev left some gaps in his periodic table. He left it for the subsequent inclusion of the elements which were not known at that time. Prediction of the properties of the undiscovered elements. He predicted the properties of the unknown elements on the basis of the properties of elements lying adjacent to the vacant slots. He actually predicted the properties of some undiscovered elements in 1871. For example, as you can see in the table, Eka aluminium means one place below aluminium in the group. Its atomic mass and chemical properties are quite similar to those of the element gallium, discovered later on in 1876. Next, the incorrect atomic mass was corrected. He was able to correct the values of the atomic mass of elements like gold and platinum by placing the elements strictly on the basis of the similarities in their properties. The defects which were present in the Mendeleev's periodic table. First, the anomalous pairs. The following pairs of elements did not follow the Mendeleev's principles. Argon with atomic number 39.9 was kept before potassium with atomic mass 39.1. Cobalt with atomic mass 58.9 was kept before nickel with atomic mass 58.6. Tellurium with atomic mass 127.6 was kept before iodine with the atomic mass 126.9. That is, they were not according to the increasing order of atomic mass. the position of the isotopes. Isotopes of element, as you know, have same chemical properties but different atomic masses. So, according to the Mendeleev's periodic law, isotopes of an element must be given separate places in the periodic table because they have different atomic masses, but it is not so. The grouping of chemically dissimilar elements. Elements such as copper and silver bear no resemblance to the alkali metals, but they are placed together in the first group. Separation of chemically similar elements. Elements which are chemically similar, like gold, platinum, have been placed in separate groups. The electron arrangement. It was not able to explain the electron arrangement of the elements and position of hydrogen. Hydrogen is not given a fixed position. It was considered in group 1A as well as in group 7A because it forms positive ion as well as negative ion. Atomic number as the basis for the modern periodic law. The modern periodic law is based on the increasing atomic number of elements. This table was made by Henry Moseley. In 1913, Moseley used anodes of different metals in a discharge tube and subjected them to attack by the cathode rays. He found that when cathode rays struck the anodes of different metals, the wavelength of the rays produced was changed. The wavelength of the rays was found to decrease in a regular manner on changing the metal of the anode in order of their position in the periodic table. By this, he concluded that the number of positive charge present in the nucleus of an atom is the most fundamental property of an atom. The number of unit positive charge present in the nucleus of an atom of a particular element is called the atomic number. Thus, Henry Moseley found that atomic number is a better fundamental property of element compared to the atomic mass. This led to the modern periodic law, which states that physical and chemical properties of elements are a periodic function of their atomic numbers. Modern periodic law was able to give explanation for the anomalies in the Mendeleev's classification. First, the position of isotopes. Since all isotopes of element have same number of protons, that is their atomic number is same, and they can be put at the same position in the periodic table. Position of anomalous pairs. The atomic number of argon is 18 and its mass number is 40, while atomic number of potassium is 19 and its mass number 39. So according to the modern periodic law, elements are arranged in their increasing order of atomic number. So argon, which is having lower atomic number, should come first, and potassium with higher atomic number should come later. In the similar way, other anomalies also can be explained.